In a small European town, an older couple is living out a quiet, predictable retirement. Their children have moved to the city, leaving them with an empty house, a lush garden, and mornings spent undisturbed reading the newspaper. That stillness shatters one afternoon with the sounds of a frantic chase. A stray cat sprints through their gate, dropping a blind newborn in the garden before bolting back out to draw away a pack of dogs. When the noise dies down, the husband steps outside to find the tiny kitten hidden under a plant. It can't open its eyes or even walk. Fearing the dogs will return, he brings the infant inside and wraps it in a warm towel. The mother never comes back. Faced with an animal completely incapable of surviving on its own, this retired couple has to abandon their comfortable routine and step back into the demanding, round-the-clock role of parents. Keeping a neonate alive requires constant labor. The husband and wife take turns bottle-seeding the kitten, cleaning it and monitoring its body temperature, functioning as a full-time surrogate life support system. The kitten matures into an energetic companion. Her blind, helpless infancy is replaced by a sharp intelligence and a constant curiosity about every corner of the house. She adapts her routines to perfectly match theirs. She shadows the husband as he reads the newspaper in the yard and insists on sleeping in close physical contact with them at night. The couple treats her as a permanent member of the family, as central to their daily happiness as their own children. But biology dictates its own timeline. The cat reaches maturity, and one night she gives birth to 3 kittens of her own. At first, it's a celebration. This chart shows the harsh reality of feline reproduction. A new litter arrives every 6 months, and offspring breed within a year. Neighbors take in a few, but casual adoption cannot keep pace with exponential birth rates. The escalating noise and maintenance of the growing colony push the couple toward a breaking point. They begin to see the mother cat as a logistical failure rather than a family member. Desperate to regain control of his home, the husband makes a calculated decision. He puts the mother cat in his car and drives 20 kilometers away to a busy local fish market, reasoning she will easily find food there. He sets down a pile of fresh fish. While she is entirely focused on the high-value meal, he quietly steps back, gets into his car, and drives away. Back home, the immediate outcome isn't relief. Instead, the house feels hollow. The wife sits in their quiet living room, paralyzed by the absence of their companion, while the husband begins to realize the weight of what he's done. They tried to solve a complex emotional crisis by simply moving the problem to a different zip code. All it did was replace their stress with a crushing sense of guilt. Weeks drag by. The couple slowly accepts the painful reality that they will never see the cat they raised from a newborn ever again. Then, while working in the garden, they hear it, a faint, raspy meow coming from the front gate. They follow the sound, look down, and freeze. It's her. She has somehow mapped a route through 20 kilometers of hostile roads and unfamiliar urban sprawl, an environment she had never seen in her life. But the physical toll is devastating. She is severely emaciated. It's clear she hasn't eaten in days, burning every ounce of muscle and fat she had just to keep moving forward. The husband assumed distance would break their connection. He underestimated the sheer force of her attachment. She navigated 20 kilometers of starvation and exhaustion for one reason: to return to the only territory where she felt safe. Panic sets in. The couple rushes her inside, frantically trying to offer her food and water, while the husband desperately dials the local veterinarian for help. The cat ignores the food. She gathers the absolute last reserves of her energy, slowly lifts her head, and rubs her cheek against the wife's face. Then she does the same to the husband. She lies down between them. By the time the doctor walks through the door a few minutes later, He checks her vitals and delivers a single sentence. She is already gone. The couple breaks down entirely. There is no escaping the reality that their calculated, practical attempt to thin out the household directly caused an agonizing end for a creature that loved them. Animals cannot articulate their loyalty, but they experience it profoundly. Discarding an animal for the sake of convenience ignores the biological reality of their attachment, an attachment that, in this case, led a loyal creature to literally walk itself to death.